Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do a reading for Pisces. Now this would be for December 2021. If you've seen my readings before, welcome back. Thanks for the support. If you haven't, welcome to my channel. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Don't forget, it's a general reading. It is not going to suit every single person out there. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Also, time can be fluid, energy can be vice versa, so keep that in mind. Pisces. What's going on with you for December? Pisces. Okay. Okay. So you've been going through a whole heap of stuff, and I feel like whatever it is you've been going through, it's something that was a spiritual lesson for you, because you needed to break a cycle of some kind. And like, I just feel like you can't make a choice in this situation. I'm pretty sure this is like, all of the cards keep saying the same thing, fresh beginnings, and you keep going around the same things. Like, at the same time, you're discontent and bored, like it's not giving you what you wanted. You know, you need to take back your own power. You know, at the same time, you don't want to let it go. You're stalling, you're resisting, you're kind of not wanting to let it go. And that's because it's a spiritual lesson. Like I keep saying, you need to learn that, you know, it's all about karma. Good you get, if you do good, you get good. And I just feel like there's more, you've got more money than this person, and there's something to do with that. Now, I mean, there's a lot of cards, like I said. Now, the gist of it is, as I said, this person's being dishonest, but it's a cycle that you keep on repeating. You're going to need strength. It's causing you anxiety, like lack of sleep, you know, overactive mind. And I feel like, as I said, it's a spiritual lesson. There's probably, I feel like, a lot of inner conflict, and you're repressing your emotions, because I feel like you can't talk to this person. And you're really talking more to your friends than, you know, your person. And I mean, you may be better friends with them than relationship. At the same time, you keep focusing on the negative. Like, you have these breakups, and, you know, you're feeling stuck, and you know, you've got your own self-esteem issues to work through. But at the same time, you don't want to move on and leave the past behind. So you keep manifesting more of that. And then you keep hoping this person's going to fulfill your wishes, but instead they leave you out in the cold. And then you then have to recover from that and give it another go. And that's, you know, you be a free spirit for a little while, and then at the same time, I don't want to move on. So it's like a lot of back and forth. You're putting in all this time and effort, and you're planting your seeds. Why would you want to walk away? You know what I mean? You figure that you're doing all this hard work, so why would you want to walk away? And then, next thing you know, somebody wants to reconcile. So I feel like you end up having these endings, but then you've got new beginnings, but with the same person. And then here we go again. They come back and they want to reconcile, or you want to reconcile, and next thing you know, you're back in the same pattern. So I just feel like it's always the same thing. I mean, you focus on the negative. Things didn't happen for the way that you'd hoped, and maybe it's got to do with, like your lack of confidence. And I feel like it's got to do with you being codependent. At the same time, I feel like somebody in this relationship's really just emotionally unavailable. And I feel like you're looking for something. You're looking for this romantic situation that you're hoping will come in and you can communicate with, because you're not having communication with this person. You're not happy where you are. So you keep on looking for something better. And it's like you don't want to leave this situation until you've got something else to go to. And maybe that's because you're codependent. Now, on the table, you've got the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Page of Swords, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Like all swords. Now, swords are about communication, truth, logic, everything that you're not doing. Like 3 out of the 4 cards are in reverse. Like there's a lack of communication, a lack of truth in the situation as well. And I mean, the first card you've got is the Seven of Swords. Like there's some self-deceit going on. You're probably, as I said, it's probably you, because you don't want to leave. There's also some secrets. So whether they're keeping secrets and you've got some self-deceit about it, I don't know. Somebody's got something going on. Let me find out. Tell me more. Seven of Swords in reverse. I mean, it's like a never-ending cycle. It's a toxic relationship that keeps on coming back around. And you get heartbroken, but then you release the pain, you forgive, and then we're back in it. You need to do some self-healing of your own. I mean, this relationship is, it leaves you feeling exhausted. It leaves you burnt out. It feels like you're stuck. You need to make a decision. It's like you don't want to move on because you don't want to be alone. I'll get some other cards as well to clarify. Tell me more. Pisces. Yeah, look, heartbroken. And then there's finally somebody, it's like a complete and painful ending. It's deep wounds, betrayal, loss. You need to learn something. There's something you need to learn so you stop having this, what's the expression? You stop having the same pattern. And here you are with the wheel. Like you will need to, I think I just saw an orb. You do need to learn the lesson. You need to break the cycle. You need to stop this happening. And at the same time, as I said, I just feel like you need to look after you, because there's something to do with I feel like you're more financially independent than the other person is. And yeah, you have money. And I feel like the truth is going to come out about this person, because this person's going to want to reconcile. But at the same time, this is the same card that the first one was. I just feel like with the Five of Swords, like this is them wanting to reconcile. It's the same. It's like the truth's going to come out and then they're going to want to reconcile, or you're going to want to reconcile. But every single time it's going to end in a breakup. They're not your person. There's going to be a death. and you need to detach from this person that is like the devil. But the reason you're holding on to them is because you have a lack of self-worth, a lack of self-confidence, all those things that I've already spoken about. You just need to, and codependency, like it's all about you being codependent. And as I said, you know they're doing you wrong over here, you're heartbroken, but then at the same time, here it is, the same card that you had here. After you get heartbroken, you have this complete and painful ending. Then here you are like resisting it. But it can also be recovering. So let's find out. Okay. You're really resisting letting go. You're really resisting it. It's like you don't want to be alone. But you know you need to move on. I feel like there needs to be a plan made. You know, you have put in all this hard work. You have. Like you feel like you've done everything you can, and you know, it just hasn't turned out the way you'd hoped. But you are going to move on. But every single time there's some sort of either you're getting some clarity and making a final decision, or this person wants to reconcile. Or you want to reconcile. It's like you move on, and then I feel like, but you're not trusting your intuition. I just feel like this, they want to keep reconciling with you, and then you take them back every single time. You reverse the roles however suits you, but that's feeling like, and maybe it's got something to do with them controlling you. As I said, I feel like they're more in control. It's like they say, okay, I want you back, and then you're like, okay, even though I'm not happy, even though you've done me wrong, even though you broke my heart, and you know, it's a hostile situation, and I know there's secrets, even though, you know, okay, I'll come back. Because you're codependent. You don't want to be alone. You know? And as I said, I just feel like they're going to communicate. I don't feel like they're an excellent communicator, because I don't feel like there's communication happening. And I especially don't feel like it's healthy. Yeah, no. I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling like it's healthy communication. And I don't feel like there's a lot of truth coming out either. Each time it's like you hope that they're going to come in right, come in being truthful, but I just feel like there is going to be some sort of communication. And I also feel like it's going to be hard for you to hear. So whatever it is, there might be some sort of truth, and it might be challenging for you to receive. Somebody could be very blunt. Yeah. More. What's the information? The truth. You're going to get some truths, I think. About someone keeping secrets. And the devil card. Some sort of addiction. You're going to be getting some sort of truth. You need to focus on your self-worth, I'm telling you. Because I don't think you would tolerate this situation if you had more self-worth. Tell me more. Somebody's got choices, and they could also be have commitment issues, but also you need to take off your rose-colored glasses and see the situation for what it is. I mean, I just feel like this person is a player, really bad with money, and they're probably using you for money. The Nine of Swords in reverse. I mean, this is like you have inner turmoil. I mean, this is like the same as the anxiety card and lack of sleep card, but it's like somebody has secrets and you've got inner turmoil about it, or you've got deep-seated fears because you know this person's hiding something. You're trying to plan your future. you're kind of assessing your life, making some decisions. You know you've got some choices to make when this information comes in, when this truth comes in. But I feel like this person is cold-hearted, deceitful, sly, cruel. As I said, I don't feel like it's healthy communication at all. I feel like you need to turn to your circle of support. Because I feel like you're only there because you feel like you're trapped. You feel like you don't have the confidence to get out. It's like you feel like you have limited options. You feel like you are imprisoned. You're having a lot of negative thoughts, self-imposed restrictions. But in the end, they're all in your head. Doesn't mean they're true. You can get out of that situation. You're not trapped. You're not in a jail. You can get out. Six of Swords, moving on. Like, it's the same shit, different day. I feel like this is like a cycle that keeps on happening. You want a fresh start. You're focusing on your money. And, you know, there probably is a lack of intimacy. There's probably a lack of affection. I also feel like someone's a narcissist. They're impulsive. They're ruthless. They do what they want to do. And they know what they're doing. You need to trust your intuition. And stop repressing everything. Release your fears. Because in the end, like, all it causes you is this emotional pain. But every single time, you don't want to move on. So you definitely have choices. But you do need to work on your self-worth. And your codependency. Yeah, you don't want to separate because you're codependent. And there's something to do with your finances. I'm telling you, they're after your money. It's not your person. So currently you're not calling in your soulmate because you're still focusing on this other person. But look, codependency. As I said, and separation is in reverse. Like, it's like you don't want to separate from this person because you're codependent. You don't want to be alone. And maybe you're telling yourself all kind of, you know, bullshit lies about I'm going to be single forever and, you know, blah, 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 whatever. Doesn't mean it's true. I feel like that's way too many cards. Pisces. Oh my God, they all just want to jump out. Your first chakra is your base chakra. So you probably moved in with this person. You're probably living with them, sharing money. Probably got a joint bank account. You know, got a house together. That living together, that kind of situation. So it is going to be affected because you probably have a joint bank account with this person. You have storm warning. Like, of all warnings, this is like something is going to happen. Normally when I get that card, something happens pretty quickly. So it's telling you there is a storm coming, as in drama, negative shit. There's something going on. Now, somebody needs to take some sort of action because this is what I see. There's, and it doesn't mean it has to be a woman, but there's going to be somebody new coming in. And I feel like it's somebody new, but at the same time, you're losing money. And why are you losing money? Because this person is using you for money. For resources, for stability, for material resources, all that sort of stuff. But it's the same repetitive pattern. I feel like you need to learn it. Quicker the better. Pisces. Not for you. And happy in reverse. I mean, if that doesn't say it all, this person is not for you. And you aren't happy. in this situation. As I said, this doesn't fulfill you. This doesn't satisfy you. You know, you can't trust this person. Yeah, look, I mean, you're not dealing with your repressed emotions. You've got happiness, harmony, and fulfillment in reverse, but you are going to have something new coming in. You need to find something that's going to make you happy because you're not happy in the situation you're in. You need to do the work on you and work on your self-confidence as well. Yeah. All right, that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope that resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I will catch you with the next read. Thanks so much for watching. Okay, bye.